What is up, y'all? I'm so sorry. I've been traveling. I am jet lagged in the mug. Uh, wasn't able to go to church service today. I ain't get no good sleep. This is war hits against. I hit that when I was in middle of traveling from my deployment to Alaska, and it went all right. The war hit before this one. I still got to record it, which I believe was my worst war hits ever. So I will still re-record over that and then post that. Today we are facing Gypsy Danger, an old stomping ground that Alliance I was with for 90 days, exactly 9-0 before they merged, and was wanting to push to be top 3 in the game. That was 2 years ago. And now they're number 1. So a bunch of 7DD players retired sometime around the beginning of this year or end of last year, beginning of this year. And Summers dropped out with the update. Some other folks in other alliances have dropped out. But I'm not even gonna lie. Like I did see this coming in a way where we we shouldn't be surprised anymore. Y'all remember when Eminem came out back around October 2022, the seasonal hero for the Halloween, Eminem with the cat and the witch. All of a sudden, after around 30 days, either end of November of 2022, beginning of December 2022, that hero got hard nerfed. Her cat minions or kitty minions were too beefy, and then they would get a attack up boost, and was it for 20%, and then I forgot a percentage every time they get hit, their attack boost goes up, and they were healing, so they were rejuvenating health way too fast, going back to full health. So if you got a bad board and Eminem put out 3 kitten minions, oh yeah. So Dao Chan, her costume is the exact same thing minus the attack boost. Her minions have the highest minion health in the game, 1305. So she has the highest, I think. If she doesn't, her costume has the highest health, but she's over that 3,000, slightly over 3,000 alone. Then each minion 1,305. So if you don't get the board, you're done. It doesn't matter if you go mono, yellow, you're done. You're done. So y'all will see what happened in my worst war hits when I posted, and I will explain. You know, and it's so much to say. It's really so much to say. And the scaling, like Small Giant does not care. I've been saying it. I know people still get mad at me. They hate me. They will not talk to me. And I don't care. But you have to respect the situation. What I mean by that is they are taking advantage over an addiction. And I thank God that I've been strong. I'm not even gonna lie, like I've been so strong in still holding, no spin, zero spin in this game. I'm holding it. I'm one since May 9th. on their website and in game. And it is sad when I'm looking at the 5 days of the Solar Summons, how much offers they've been putting out there, and it's been people buying it all. And like Nitty and Lion Roar said 3 years ago, I think the summer of 2021, when he was talking, him and Mr. Spot about and I think Archon was on Gemstone Legends, but Gemstone Legends being is an NFT where you can own the card that you purchased to summon, and when and you got it and you can trade it or stuff like that. But with this game, we don't own nothing. All the money we put into it, we get zero investment return. Zero. So, and I know how difficult it is, straight up, to, I mean, you can still enjoy the game, but that doesn't mean that you have to keep giving them your money. And it's like, well, if I don't support them, then we're going to go down. Well, that's their fault. That's not your fault. That's not your job to save them. But that I can't stand that hero with the minions. Just that is a straight up defensive hero that they don't care, could just eat away your health with 3 minions, and even if you heal with the biggest heals in the game, like Director Zuri, Cleopatra, Meg, her heal, or Looney Tune, Vivica, you get 0 heal and you only remove 1 minion or 2, if that, if you got 2 healers. But they gain all the health. They receive the healing from your healing, so you can't get rid of the minions. So it's sad. It's really sad how Small Giants like running this game into the ground. They don't care. They know, and they're trying to get as much money as they can. So please, y'all, be careful. I'm not telling you don't spend, because that's not what you want to hear. It's what you need to hear, but it's not what you want to hear. So I'm just saying, be careful on how much money you give them. And I know it's the last day of the solar summoning, but it shows that six stock at $99.99 USD on all the $99.99 USD, you can get multiple stocks to buy of 10,000 to 11,000 or 14,000 gems to summon. So you already know that they're going for the whales. That the whales in the game get to buy multiple offers, buy all of them. This is for the whales. So they know they done bled out the free to play. They done bled out the cheap to play. So now this is for the whales. This is where we're at. You got to pay attention, y'all, okay? Pay attention. Stop being sorry. Start being careful. So, I know the Monster Island starts this week. I really don't want to participate in it. I can care less about it. You know, I'm not trying to take away anyone's fun or mojo, anything, right? But, so it's just going to be what I got to do. And, man. I try not to be negative, like in a situation where you see where it's going, but I know a lot of y'all appreciate that I'm keeping it 100% real, and I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not trying to make it sound like everything's great, everything's fine, this game is great. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And yes, I know people don't want to hear it. You see the damages, the separation of the power creep is a humongous gap since the nerf of Pepper Flame, who is now Pepper Fumes. I'm glad I made you laugh, Archon, in the in-game chat. Pepper Flame is now Pepper Fumes. And now we can't even go back to back to back off a defense down to remove it to get that damage like right here. It's sad that and I understand, Andrew, I understand your take on your unpopular opinion video, because challenge events, all you saw was people who had 3-4 Pepper Flame, 3-4 Star Walker, 3-4 Pofet, and use share same damage with the 3-star or 4-star hero in challenge events and get top 10 leaderboard. Easy. High score. Mythic Titan. Get high scores on Mythic Titan. And then now, now you're dealing with defenses like how I had my setup. I had a mono ice defense with Popfet as the tank, 3-star walkers in Timus, and it was designed to, if you didn't get the board, the AI, if the game wanted you to lose, as soon as he fires, if he does, and then he hangs in there, and the both Star Walkers fire behind him, you're guaranteed, if you don't have a taunt in there, you're dead. It was the wipeout. Wipeout. Back in the 80s, Wipeout. You got to be an 80s baby and below to know that. If you weren't born in the 80s, you like, Wipeout? What is Wipeout? Born unique? Oh, man. So, I think that, I don't know if this is the team I lose. I end up losing. I went 4 out of 6. I didn't get a good board, but it's all good. You know, you got, like I said, y'all gotta laugh it off, man. Y'all can't get mad at this game anymore. It's not worth your energy, your life, your livelihood, your spirit, your soul, your health to get angry and mad. Yeah, I end up losing with this team. So, but the one thing I will say, I know people were not happy with me about was the fact that I had the roster that I got. I was extremely lucky getting the heroes that I got. I did a lot of practice and research trying to figure out certain teams, certain synergies that will go together. I was the first to create the whole Guardian Gazelle with Guardian Gazelle on offense. No one knew about it. I tell the leader of the Avengers, who used to be there, that's no longer there. She's like, "Oh my gosh, that's sick!" And then next, she makes a video as if she came out with it and date her. Oh, she is running 2 Guardian Gazelles. Look, this is something, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, you're smart." Oh man, like, hey man, but that's life. People, that's the way it's always been. People will steal ideas and credit, and not credit you. They will steal ideas and take it as if they did it themselves. Same thing with Mark Zuckerberg. Same thing with Bill Gates. All the rich and wealthy folks that are still alive or died. This has been a known thing. Once you find out something, they will take it and try to take credit. And then everyone's, oh, they're smart. They're this. Nah, that's not how it went down. but I'll let you have it anyway. So I I came up with the kill 3 defense down with Costume White Rabbit when Costume White Rabbit was featured February 2022. Yep. And when I paired, I didn't even have them limit broke yet. I just had them at 20 emblems. I had Guardian Gazelle, Costume White Rabbit, and I had Failing from the circus event. She was limit broke, max emblem. And I was like, oh snap. I went in the 7 days family, and I was like, yo, I just noticed that if I get him to limit max limit broke, I can easily kill off a side of 3. Boom, boom, dead. And then someone in there was like, yo, I think that's overkill. Why would you, and then one of the 7 days departed Korean player, I forgot his name, daggone it. He rarely even talks in there, but as soon as he saw what I saw and what I was saying, he came and vouched. He was like, hey, Born, yep, hey, this is why, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you need to kill off a side of 3 to win. If you kill off a side of 3, if the game is going to try to force you to lose, at least you got an empty side to just keep moving tiles until it gives you what you need. And go from there. Do the best you can. But I said the game is that damn near guaranteed for you to win if you kill off a side of 3. That's why my win percentage went up so high. And then you had Nemesis, you had like all Topaz, all these heroes that came out, and I made top 5 in the game in 30 days for the highest winning percentage, where trophies were your defense had to hold down 2,700 trophies or more for 30 days, and you had to have over 100 matches. And I made top 5. Boy, that peed off a lot of people, and it peed off Small Giant too, because they couldn't lie. They couldn't, even if they wanted to. So I've done a lot for this game. And it's not about bragging about it, but it's the fact that people don't want to acknowledge it. That's the thing. People will acknowledge everybody else, but I came here to be for the community. I came here to be for y'all. I came here to show y'all a way that I see, and then you take what I see and do better with it. That pissed a lot of people off, that it's like, I know who the people were doing Discord. You got a strong roster as me or a better roster as me, and you're using Discord, getting help from other teammates. I know who were doing it, but I don't call them out. I didn't say nothing. They left me alone. I left them alone. But some of them were jealous. I know that. I found out. Because I did my own thing. And I did it the way I wanted to do it. And that right there, like, I always wondered, there's some people I've had conversations one-on-one. I was like, I asked them, and I'm not going to put them out there because I don't want, some of them ain't even playing the game anymore, and some are to like a low degree. But I did ask them, I said, man, if I was not Black American, would I be treated the way I am with a lot of people who don't like me? I said, I just want to know an honest answer. Just tell me straight up. I said, I don't want race to be a factor, but we can't ignore. I said, if I wasn't Black, if I was white American, white European, white Australian, white New Zealand, or Asian, or if I was not Black, would people who hate me, jealous, all that, would they be that towards me, or would they be more, receptive towards me if I sound like them, I talk like them, I act like them, and I think like them, and I look like them. And some of them said, you know what, Born? I do think it does play a factor. It's not the factor, but it does play a factor. I said, that's all. Hey, I can accept your honesty. I appreciate it. I just want to know. Just tell me. But they is like, hey, we can't deny and say, we can't say it doesn't not play a factor at all, because it does. So I was like, all right. Then that just lets me know where we're at in this life. The year 2024, where we at. So, and to that dude, hold up. Let me stop because I had to chop my war hits up because I was traveling. I was in between airports. So I had to go on my laptop and use the program to merge them all and then bring it back. That's why you can't hear no sound or anything what I was originally saying. So I had to re-record over my war hits 3 days ago. So I'm just glad that a lot of y'all appreciated me. Y'all been with me through thick and thin. I'm sorry. Yesterday was my mom's birthday, so I've been busy. I log in the game, knock out my free Path of Valor, Path of Giants, hit the Titan, log out. I'm about to log back in to see what's up with the war, do my 6 hits, say what's up, whatever, log out. Because I'm trying to help my mom get a vehicle. Her vehicle's messed up. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels great to be back. I'm jet lagged right now again, and I'm trying to fall asleep when I'm supposed to, so I gotta get some sleeping pills. But I don't want to hold y'all up anymore than I have right now, and I'm curious to see how my war hits is going to be against Gypsy Danger. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna save what I want to say until I do those war hits. All right. Peace, love, and happiness. When I'm out, y'all see me in the next hits. War hits. Holla.